And with that, we are live. Hey, excellent. Super happy to be here tonight, guys. This has been a really fun week so far. Gosh, Orlando already here. Good to see ya. So this has been a super fun week so far in the shop. We've been doing a lot of different things behind the scenes. Some things that are going to be some new build guides. Some things that are just sort of, commissions and whatnot. We actually just finished. You can see it in really tiny form here. Tessaga from, well, it's Inuyasha's sword. But it has turned out very, very nice. Very, very happy with how this foam build turned out. But more than that, we've been getting a ton of requests in the Discord for some new files and whatnot. So I thought it would be super fun to give a shout out to the folks over in the Discord. You can find our link tree down below, all of our social media, including our Discord. But I would really like to try and help out with peps and patterns and things when I can. So I thought it might be fun to devote live stream to this one. So we were actually given this, the shin and both shoulders for a classic Doom guy, and I went through. I opened her up in Blender. I didn't do a ton to it. I reduced the face count. I split them up into separate bits, so you got the chest and rather than being one solid piece. So that's where we're at right now. And then actually, I was also going to reveal I finished a big ask that was in the it was in our Discord. I was asked for some help on this particular Halo 5 helmet, which I'm very happy to say I think has definitely turned out. But Lord, oh Lord, was I not certain that it would? And it almost broke me. This thing is insane. I don't even know if I would build this helmet this way. I don't know if I would build this helmet at all, personally. But oh my god, this is the Mjolnir Gen 2 Hunter helmet. So this thing is gnarly and super detailed. But I was able to put a lot of it together, really simplify a lot of the pieces as best that I could. Let's see, how many pieces is this actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 78. So 78 pieces to this pep. Not including duplicate pieces. So you could do it. And I think this is probably about as simple as a Pepakura model of this particular helmet could probably get. There's been a lot of simplification here. And of course, some of these pieces I might not even use altogether. I might just, make them one solid piece, rather than adding the edge around this whole bit right here, which you can see right there. You can sort of fold around this part. I would probably just make this part thicker, which are, of course, the options that you have with foam. And it's one of the reasons I love it over paper pep building. But this was requested over in our Discord, and I felt challenged. So I went ahead and I 100% pepped this out. It's out to our patrons right now, but that'll be dropping later this week over on our Discord. So we're going to devote a lot of the rest of the night to the classic Doom guy, unless somebody drops something in our Discord while we're just all hanging out here. I'll definitely be happy to take a look at this. It's a fun time over there. There's been a lot of fun requests, and it's just, it's a great time, and it's a great time to be a pepper. So, that all aside, one moment. That all aside, let's take a look at this guy, and we'll also take a look at a tool that I have not used to its full potential in the past. So we're going to be doing some 3D work here. We're going to go from 3D mode, 3D menu, edit mode, specify cut line edges. But then, rather than specifying single edges, under edge selecting, we're going to click edges between 2 points. And what that's going to allow us to do is specify two vertices instead of 2 edges to run lines between. And that's actually going to save us a ton of time here if I can, just keep all my stuff straight. So I'm thinking we run from here to here. There we go. I'm trying to do this as equitably as possible. All things being equal, this is not necessarily the cleanest model for Pepakura, but I do think that it's going to be a pretty straightforward one when we're said and done. Because, of course, the classic Doom guy has some very standard people shapes. Like we're going to go across the pecs here, and it'll be twin pecs. Just a couple of twin pecs, and we'll kind of leave a flap around the edge of them that'll be what you can layer them onto, and that's easier than you might think. Honestly, I think that this is going to be one of those Pepakura templates where you can just kind of identify everything by sight in the pattern. The 3D model is going to be great for reference and whatnot, but it's not so blindingly complicated that I'm really concerned about people misunderstanding the way the templates go together. Not the kind of thing I'm so worried that the only way somebody could know how this goes together is with a build guide. Lord. What has everybody been up to? It has been a very nice, pleasant, sort of long weekend for me, actually. We did a ton of stuff over the weekend, so my fiance and I both kind of decided that Monday was going to sort of be a catch-up day. Catch up on sleep, on food, really anything you might need. But what has everybody else been up to? Let's see here. Okay, I think I'm going to do a little bit of editing to the model. I'm going to split this quad here so that I can actually separate out the sort of the top layer of this. On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet cove of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. Such a wonderful craft, she was rigged fore and aft, and oh how the wild winds drove her. She stood several blasts, she had 27 masts, and we called her the Irish Rover. We had 2 million bags of the best Sligo rags. We had 3 million barrels of stone. We had 4 million sides of old blind horses' hides. We had 5 million barrels of bones. We had 6 million hogs, 7 million dogs, 8 million barrels of porter. We had... No, that's not right. 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million bales of old nanny goats' tails in the hold of the Irish Rover. Hey, Elmercator, and of course ODCA Props. Welcome to the stream. I am actually doing just a little bit of editing on this. No, I don't want to. Oh no, don't import cut line edges. I don't want that. There we go. Details. Let's ramp this down a little bit. There we go. Oh, good. Sorry, I was just trying to smooth out this. Oh my god. This one little piece in the middle here, it's just a little wonky, so just using the subdivision tool under the 3D menu to sort of break that down. Actually, now I'm going to go and go back to edge selecting and edges between 2 points. This is how I've learned recently to quickly get across very specific shapes in Pepakura, which has been great. It's so much faster. What's everybody else been working on? Fun stuff? No stuff? Lots of stuff? I mean, you're not, like, obligated to work on stuff, but, like, I assume. Let's see here. So I want to get to there. So, again, I'm going to go Edit Model, split this quad. Oh, man, I don't like that as much. Oh. What if... Can I just swap this edge? I cannot, because it is between 2 quads. So instead, let's do that, and then swap this edge like that. Super simple. You're making a Samus. Shamus? I always thought it was Samus. I might be crazy. That is a super cool build. I made templates for that a long time ago. Long time ago. Back before I knew what I was doing. Not good templates. Bad templates. If anybody finds them, burn them. Let's see here. You know, actually, I think that I've made a mistake, which is, unlike these center bits, I think I'm actually going to completely separate these little deedly bobs from the overall piece. And I think that'll actually be a much better way of doing this, because they do have some sort of thickness to them. And it's kind of a weird shape, so we'll just completely separate it like that. There we go. Yeah, that's way better. Bum ba-dum 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 bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. There you see her, sitting there across the way. Oh, nice, ODCA. Love it. I love to hear that people are learning stuff and applying stuff that they learned on the streams, because that's what it's all about, right? You know, like, I wouldn't do these streams if I didn't think somebody was getting something out of it. That would be boring otherwise. Yeah, let's separate this right there. Right here. Gosh. Yeah, no, I love hearing that people are getting something out of this stuff. Add model, split this quad that is right in the middle. There we go. Doop-a-doop. Center it. So you're making 2 pieces that are super easy to put together. Looks like actually the total, like, vertical width of this thing is sort of up here, which is good. That's an interesting way. I did a couple of things this model, including turning a lot of tries to quads, and it did it in kind of a weird way up here along the top here. Because what it actually should have is an edge like that. There we go. And for some reason it decided to start making them really diagonal. So let's just do it this way. No, that's not what I meant. There we go. There! Perfect! Awesome. Oh, no, there's another one in the back. God dang it. Okay. I swear this does actually make it better, removing a lot of those triangles, but sometimes it gets a little wonky. Especially when you're just using, you know, like, automatic processes in these 3D programs. Things can get weird fast if you're not careful. And I was not careful. I should have done better. Do better. Be better than me. Sorry, I'm just amped. I just got off of watching a bit of Diabolical Props' streams. He streams a little bit before me on Tuesdays. And he's actually the person that we are currently working on this Iron Warrior helmet from Warhammer 40k, which is super cool. I think it makes me look like Shrek when he's rescuing Fiona. Just absolutely a gem. It's been a lot of fun to work on it, though, but it's also a lot of fun to pop over to other people's streams, because that is stuff I just get to enjoy. I don't have to be doing stuff while I'm watching other people's streams. That's for other people to worry about. Now let's see here. That's gonna jump up over here. I think we're gonna separate this because the guy's sort of a muscly shape right here. I kind of want to separate it like in the middle right here. So I'm gonna just go right here. But there is a very sharp edge right there. So maybe actually instead of that, I come down across. I'm gonna make some decisions here. Because it doesn't maintain it being a really intense edge past this point. So maybe instead this should go I'm a little quizzical about where I should put this actually, because there's not a very clear place in the model. It just sort of stops being a square point. Because there's like the 3 muscle shapes here. I suppose if I wanted to, I could basically just go bam. Oh no, I've got it. So instead of going all the way down to there, I'm gonna find where it sort of meets this lateral muscle here. Go right across to there, and you can see it has not split well. So instead we're gonna go like that. Here we go. Edit mode, specify cut line edges. Gonna go back to single edge. Undo these 2, and there it is. There it is. Oh, you know, actually, I'm not sure if this model is symmetrical enough or not for this, but will it let me? It will not. That is okay. That is okay. Yeah, let's go back to edges between 2 points. Yeah, and now I can just hug the actually. Ah, man, I did it again. I goofed again. So instead of doing that, I'm going to do one more try here, which I'm actually going to split it up here so that I can meet it and run underneath that sort of exhaust port here. So now it's going to go to here, up to there. And that way I can unfold this the same way I did the other side. There we go. There we go. This is much better. Doom Guy. So muscular. Even his armor has muscles. You're absolutely correct. Doom Guy is an insane character design. It honestly just friggin' staggers me when I see it. So let's just jump to there. Great. This is way clearer now. I weirdly want to get rid of something in here because this feels overly complicated right there. Not that. What if we swap this edge like this? Yeah. And then we delete an edge like that. Close. It's close to what I'm trying to do, I think. No, we want to go boom. Nope, that didn't do it. What am I missing? I think it's this edge. This edge is the one I want to delete. Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted to delete. Side to side right there. I bet. There we go. That is much clearer, I think. Yes, I think this is the way I'd like to go about doing it. Let me just see here. Can I get this to join in the center better? Let's try this. We're going to split this quad right here. And split these ones as well, but then swap them so that they're actually just driving towards center. And now I actually think we can, if I split this quad right here and swap these edges down. Actually, no, just swap this edge right here. There we go. That's what I want. Whew! So now there's an edge going straight from here to here, which is definitely what I want right there. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Ooh, okay. You know, this is super blocky and super cartoony, but it is also quite complex. Just in terms of some of the way some of these, the base model fits together. No future was there in London for a poor man's son like me. So I left my home and I went to seek my fortune on the sea. I signed aboard a merchant ship bound for the West Indies, and 6 weeks out we packed into the winds of piracy. There were sails on the horizon and we tried to make a run, and when we saw that black flag then our running it was done. And when those pirates boarded us, they told us one by one, you can die or join our crew, me boys, time flies when you're having rum. Time flies when you're having rum, me boys, time flies when you're having rum. When you're sailing under the black flag and you're firing all your guns. When you take a Spanish treasure ship, you divide by the rule of thumb. The voyage will be over soon enough, time flies when you're having rum. With a pistol to my forehead, then my choice was all too clear. I took leave of that merchant ship and became a buccaneer. And though they spared my life, I think that if the truth be told, I joined them for the promise of adventure, rum, and gold. For 2 long years I sailed with them around the Spanish Main, and we captured ships from Portugal, from England, France, and Spain. And we took what we could, and we gave none back, for that's the pirate's code. And the week we left in the Caribbean sea ran red with blood. Well, the Admiralty in London sent a fleet to hunt us down, and a trader in Port Royal told them where we could be found. They surrounded us at Nassau, and the captain said, now let 'em come. The fight'll be over soon enough, time flies when you're having rum. Time flies when you're having rum, me boys, time flies when you're having rum. When you're sailing under the black flag and you're firing all your guns. When you take a Spanish treasure ship, you divide by the rule of thumb. The voyage will be over soon enough, time flies when you're having rum. There we go. Trying to leave an edge like I did around the rest of them on the front there. It's proving a little more difficult than I thought it was going to, because I'm having to add some edges back in order to get those shapes where I want them, which is rough, my dudes. There we go. That's a little better. This one is not as good. Not as good as I would like. Unless, no, actually I can just go across right there. No. I'm going to have to split in the middle. There we go. Still faster this way. I'm learning to master this new way of edge selecting, and it's giving me some trouble, but it is working, which I think is the takeaway here, because I want this to work. I like the way it feels. It's definitely faster, and I feel like I have more control. It's just not something I'm used to. For those of you who don't know, normally what I do is when I'm edge selecting in the 3D, I go to 3D menu, edit mode, and just click specify cut line edges, and I guess the default is single edge, but I'm actually in edges between 2 points here. What that lets me do is choose 2 points, and it will just try to create a a short line between them. And it's definitely faster for a lot of what I do. So I'm trying really hard to get it to work for me here. Let's see, swap this edge. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I've been a wild rover for many's a year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. But now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Good evening, Melvin. How's everybody doing tonight? We're having a good, chill Pepakura time. Oh. That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. I said that's life, and as funny as it seems, some people get their kicks just from stomping on a dream. Edit mode, split quad. Here we go. No, come on. Gotta learn the new way to edge select, boys. It's important. It's going really well though. Ooh, I'm really liking the way this is splitting. Because, like, it's not obligated to split so cleanly down the middle, but it sure does. There we go. Yeah, so nice straight vertical lines so that we can get symmetry in these parts, which means that we can ultimately eliminate one of them from the final printed pattern, which is great because we love, love, love to be able to save on ink, frankly. Ooh, it's a very chill time here. Shop stuff. New shop stuff. I am sent out. We're gonna maybe be getting some new theme music here, which I think is gonna be really fun. Good friend of mine and actually patron of the channel. We reached out to Austin of AJ Plays Piano. And he's whipping something up, so I'm thinking we're gonna see something here in the next couple weeks. Some fun new music, funky time music. I'm just really jazzed about. I like when we have custom stuff. It's one of the reasons I really like. Hey, Melina. It's one of the reasons I really like. You know, getting to make my own graphics and whatnot. It's a good time to see. It's fun to have them. By the by, for those of you who are just joining us, we're experimenting with a new way of edge selecting in the 3D menu. Basically, normally what I'll do is I'll go 3D menu, edit mode, and I'll specify cut line edges, but today I am changing the edge selecting from single edge to edges between 2 points. What that's letting me do is it's actually letting me click on 2 points, 2 vertices on the model, and use them as sort of guidelines for this thing to just run between them. And it's working pretty well so far. Just having to make a lot of fun decisions early on about, where all these pieces go. I'm almost tempted to just completely separate out all these muscle shapes and make them all their own separate pieces, like I did with my my Batfleck templates I've got over on my Etsy store. That's how they're split up. And they're super easy to put together, so I have to imagine that this would also be pretty tight. Pretty easy. There we go. And so you kind of got the bigger muscle shapes separated out there. Yeah, sort of like that, I think. Yeah, pretty much. How's everybody doing? What's everybody working on? ODCA, I know you're working on that Samus helmet, which is very exciting, and I'm very excited to see those templates that you put together using techniques from the streams, which is even cooler. Because, like, you didn't have to, but you did, and that's a super neat thing, my dude. Oh. What? That feels like the worst way you could do that. Why doesn't it... Oh, there's no line there. I was like, why is it going across like that? I need to edit this to add and reintroduce a line. We're going to split this quad so that it splits right in the middle there. Swap that edge so it splits right in the middle. Because otherwise it's not going to create nice vertical lines. And we need those in order to create these symmetrical pieces. Otherwise we're screwed. Nothing we can do about that. Let's see. Nope, that's good. This one needs to be swapped. Nope, actually that's fine. Let's specify cut line edges. These patterns were suggested by somebody over in our Discord, actually. And so it's been kind of a week of getting some templates done here. You can see we're working on this. We're kind of chipping away at this, but we've definitely had a lot of fun already putting together this Halo 5 Mjolnir Gen 2 Hunter helmet, which I think I counted out was like, what am I working on? Well, this is something that I just finished. This is a Gen 2 Hunter helmet, and it's, I want to say on the pages here are like 78 different pieces, just because this thing is so freaking complicated. But this was suggested by somebody over in our Discord, dropped the model in a couple days ago, and I've just kind of been chipping away at it, and really happy that I was able to finish it today. So this is actually out to our patrons now, and is absolutely insane. But we are actually, we'll zoom out a little bit, this is a classic Doom Guy chest piece, which is super cool. And it was not something I thought originally that I was going to be working on tonight. But then we had some cool, funky requests over in the foamarmor's Discord. Foamarmor's Associated. Yeah, it's a crazy amount of pieces, right? No, it's absolutely bananas. And I cannot recommend fully trying to take on that, Pep. It seems like a lot. I won't lie, a helmet like that, the complexity, the level of complexity, I would almost start from scratch rather than use Pep. But yeah, no, here we are working on this here classic Doom Guy chest piece, experimenting with a new way to do all this edge selecting. And I think everything's going pretty well so far. Pretty well so far. This model was cleaned up a little bit in Blender before we shunted it into Pepakura today. So there's definitely some rougher edges on here than I would have originally liked. But I think that we're really getting somewhere with it. Here we go. Might actually save on this for now. Yep. And then we can take a look at, let's take a look at one of the shoulders. Yeah, that's right. I was working on this one already. So this shoulder is the right shoulder, and it's actually pretty straightforward. I would say this is almost done in the 3D, so we could probably do some fun stuff in the 2D if I quick wrap up on this. All I'm going to do is separate out this sort of mid-edge on the bottom here, just because I'm going to be getting rid of it, but I don't want it to come out weird and connected to this back face. That just sounds like it'll be bad for everybody, and don't want to deal with it. I kind of want to split this in the middle, but it doesn't want to split in the middle, so I'm gonna quick do a dirty edit here, which is I'm just gonna divide some edges until I've got kind of a central line, because I'm a monster, and this is clearly the best way to do this. Oh Lord. Nope. There we go. And then to clean that up, we're going to just quick subdivide. Use the subdivision tool to create a straighter, or perhaps maybe just a cleaner line here. I know it's a little wonky, but please bear with me. I would actually like to make these pretty broad strokes edits, so we're going to do this rough and dirty, which is we're just going to do this like 10 times until it's a straighter line. And you'll note it's dipping down a little bit in here, but it is actually straightening out the line. And now that's about good. I might just do a quick manual edit. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do edit model. Just move this vertex. We're just going to move it over a little bit. Make that as flat as we can. Yeah, I'd call that good enough for what we're doing here. So let's go ahead and unfold this shoulder, the right Doom Guy's shoulder. Ooh, I need to take a look at this. No, not the really neat new one. I want like classic Doom Guy. There he is. So the right one's a little tinier shoulder. So let's make it 13 inches tall. let's make it like 6 inches tall. There we go. And now over here in the 2D window, we got some fun snaky bits, which are pretty close to what we want actually. We're gonna get rid of the flaps because we don't need flaps. And then we're gonna start by getting rid of parts that we don't need, like that bit I just separated out. Or the back face, which I will clean up briefly. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, my command keys aren't working right. Here, let's save this. I'm gonna close this. And my desktop. Hang on, we're gonna. Oh no, my really cool colors. Oh man. Man, where'd all my colors go? That's lame. That's a lame thing to do, Pepakura. Here we go. Alright, there we are. Sorry, my command keys weren't working, so I just decided to close and open the program again real quick. Yeah, we'll just clean up the inside face of this. If for nothing else, this would be a not altogether bad base if you wanted to just build up the pieces rather than do sort of the hollow shell thing. 13 inches ain't a small shoulder. No, that's not small. That's something else. That's something else. Like I said, I'm not super concerned about this interface here, so I'm just kind of hodgepodging it together. And I bet if I do a quick test on the joining of those edges, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. perfect? No. Is that why I'm here? No. No. Yeah, we'll just set that aside too now. Perfect. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's see. So then what we've got is we've got these two halves of the center face. We have these three little line bits, which, ugh, there we go. Of course, they're all in the wrong order on the page. God, there we go. And then this, which will sort of be one piece with either an undercut or just an overlay line, all the way around, all the way home. There we go. So, let's see. Let's grab the biggest piece of outer bit I can find, and we'll just kind of glue it together all the way around. Nope, not that way. This way. There we go. Doom Guy! Doom! Yes, we're looking at Doom Guy tonight, Austin. Doing the Doom. Austin is a patron of the channel. He is also a very talented musician, and his music is very routinely featured as my choice end card music. So if you like that stuff, it's called Flying Free. You can see it on his channel, actually. It's pretty dope. I like it a lot. But yeah, we've been doing this. I put the stream to listen to while working on a prop, but I'm really into this. I've never seen how people model stuff on Pepakura. Yeah, this is a huge part. Sorry for the clap. This is a huge part of my process personally, and it's something that I think a lot of people can benefit from in their prop making. It's not good for everything, but it's good for a lot of things. And I do use OBS. This is actually I'm streaming on OBS right now. Actually, I was talking with Diabolical Props the other day. If anybody checks out his streams, highly recommend it. He usually streams Tuesday around this time as well. But he uses two cameras, and I've been looking at it because I actually got the one that we're on right now here, and then you can see behind me on my little jib here, I've got another of the exact same one. I'm thinking about getting an Elgato so I can. I've also got the, what was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought. I just like to be able to use both cameras for, when I'm doing build live streams. I'd really like to get that up and running. So I've been looking to get a cam link to enable that. Because you people deserve good content. That's the heavy variant. Yeah, so there is two shoulders. So I've got, this one was on the right of that one. I admittedly, I know less about Doom than I know about other properties, but this was one of the shoulders. The other one was more round. I can actually pop over to it real quick. So if I just save it and go to here, yeah. So here's the other shoulder, which is basically just a very specific round shape with the little keystone cutouts there. Here, and I'll even go so far as to apply a fun green texture to it. Crafts. Yeah, no, I believe that. Yeah, you can DM me on Discord. Yeah, absolutely. You can DM me on the Discords there. It's a super easy way to get a hold of me. Like I said, this whole stream has pretty much just been requests from over on the Discord, and actually. It does look like some people might be popping in over there, which is awesome. We love to see it. No, but like this, and I'll show it again just because it's absolutely insane. I got this Gen 2 Hunter helmet from Halo 5, which almost broke me. At Steinersaurus definitely kind of challenged me with this one over on the Discord. And I was all too happy to oblige because this thing is just crazy. It's just crazy, and it's so much fun, honestly. But that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, no, the disc. Yeah, I've got a link tree down below just because at some point or another there were truly so many. There were truly so many. I lost my train of thought again. Oh, truly so many links down below in the description that I put a link tree. So all of my social media, including the Discord, is down below in the links down below. So actually, I wonder, did I? Hang on now. Hang on, new. Did I change it? I've been trying to update my doobly doo because it just gets messy if I'm not careful. Oh no, I do get the Discord under the link tree there. Yeah, you can find it down below. Dang. Yeah, no, this thing was insane though, and I'm ashamed to admit I have full footage of me trying to do the unfold for this. I'm probably gonna put out a little video of it because it just broke me a little. And some of this, has really cleaned up. Like, I love how clean this piece is and how cleanly it fits together with that piece. And the visor shape is really clean, and some of these have been really simplified in a way that I love. But then there are parts that are just little tiny wheedly bits. Like, you can see this is all the pieces that just make up this section right here, and ugh. These are out on my Patreon right now. Let's keep going on this here shoulder. Keeping chugging along on some of these requests from the Discord. If you yourself have a 3D model or a Pepakura model that you are hoping to have me take a look at, drop it over there. I'll take a look at it. Somebody will take a look at it. It's just a good time. Yeah, I should definitely drop it over there. No, it's insane though. But I was challenged, I was challenged to do the thing, so I'm gonna do my best to do the thing, You gotta do the thing, right? I won't, I won't kill myself over trying to make some of these things happen, but if I can, I like to try to. I don't know, people message me a lot, because I have an Etsy store, link down below, where I sell some of my really nice templates, admittedly. And people will routinely message me over there about best ways to put things together, or if I have any tips, or if I can assist with something. And my general answer is, if I have the time, if I'm available to try and help out with stuff, I will happily do my best to help people out. There we go. This right here feels like it's going to clean up pretty well. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Thanks, I really appreciate it. No, somebody actually... Ooh. I'm gonna get my chair, folks. I just got a little wave of dizzy. Ooh. Here in the shop, we try not to ignore the dizzy when it comes over us. For those of you who are not aware, I'm prone to frequent vertigo, so I have to make a point of being. Yeah, no, I'm okay. I have to make a point of just keeping on top of it. If I feel, if I feel like I'm a little too dizzy, I usually have to sit down, take a quick break. They're not really sure what it's about. Could be a blood sugar thing, but honestly, I think I'm just a little prone to being dizzy. So, I have meds I take for it now and again, and yeah, there's that. There we go. Yeah, now that I'm sitting down, I'm fine again. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Yeah, no, I do my best. I keep hydrated and whatnot, but my body is just real quick to jump to vertigo if it ever thinks anything is wrong for really any reason. Ta-da! Such a joy to be me. Here we go. Stick this together here. There we go. Here we go. So one thing I had not considered is that this piece has sort of a band. Hail hydrate. Oh god, that's hilarious. You know what I should do is I should take a doodle version of, I have a doodle version of me somewhere. I should add like the really dizzy eyes over it. That would be a really fun little side project. No, well, no, not during not back in high school. No, this is a diagnosis I developed in college, which is rough. But no, it like I said, I take meds and stuff for it, so it's very infrequent occurrences. I just try to take them seriously because, you know, you never want something bad to just happen. That's not good for anybody. It's not a fun time. And besides, you know, we're in the middle of like a stream. That'd be kind of crazy. If I just like fell over on stream, that'd be nuts. Let's see. Here's the real question is, can I get this to sort of scoot together right here? I think I can. That actually might be close enough. It is. There we go. Oh my god, not even. Here we go. And so this is going to be really nice because now I can probably even that out here. And I bet if I just compare it to the actual length of these, this is still going to be pretty good here. No, it's just a go. Just a joke. Here we go. Yep, that's all gonna. This is basically gonna be just the same across here, even though it's a little wonky right in the middle. But I bet you I can even this out really quick before maybe even have time to work on either that other half of the shoulder pieces or maybe the shin. Maybe you look at a shin. Look at that. Bum, bum. So has anybody been listening to some good music lately? Because I recently discovered the Dreadnoughts. They're like a older folk and like shanty band generally, but they've also got like a serious hard rock to them. And they have an album that I just discovered called Polka Never Dies, or Polka's Not Dead. And there's a song called Polka Never Dies on it that is just rocking me right now. It is hilarious. It's a really great song, like musically too. Like that's the other half of it. It wouldn't be as good if it weren't also just a great song. You know what I mean? I think we all have those things where it's like, this is awesome, and not just because it's a good idea, but because it's done well. I think it's the reason things like The Lonely Island work really well, because it's also just really well done. If it wasn't, it wouldn't be nearly as funny. Here we go. Separate that out there. Yeah, it's pretty much the same right here. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. From Britain, he plays to the soul. All right, I'll have to check him out. That sounds good, man. We're always on the lookout for good music, new good music. There we go. Let's see. What am I? Oh, yes. Oh man, this side does not want to clean up as well as the other side did, which is so sad. What am I missing? I don't think I am missing anything. I think it just doesn't want to clean up nearly as well as the last one did, which is a shame. I don't know. I might just even them out, join the adjacent edges, and see which one looks better when I'm done here, and we'll keep that one. We'll join those adjacent edges, 2D menu, join adjacent edges, max it out at 10 millimeters. Yeah, it's definitely going to be this one. This is the better one, so we'll just keep that. And then we can get rid of this guy as well. Oh, yep, I know Jacob Collier. I'm not sure that's his name, how it's pronounced, but my former roommate was really, really into him and thought he was just, God's gift to music. And to be honest, the man is, like, redefining a lot of the way that people think about writing and developing music. So, hats off. But I heard a lot of his music during that period of my life. Let's see here. I think those are mountain lines. So if I eliminate valley lines, there we go. That actually makes it really easy. I was able to eliminate a lot of those by only eliminating valley lines. I saved myself a little bit of time there. Actually, I bet you could do the same thing over here. Ba-ba-ba-ba. And here I'm actually not eliminating... Wait. No, it's the other way around. My bad. My bad. That's okay, though. It just does a lot of the initial for me real fast. Then, of course, we go back in with a fine comb and just clean everything up. That's how easy it is. Happy little computer program. There we go. Swanee, how I love you, my dear old Swanee. I'd give the world to be back with the folks in DIX. Even I'm a man, praying for me, waiting for me down Swanee. The folks are way up north, gonna see me no more. We're not gonna do the Swanee show. There we go. Awesome. This is a really tidy little template here, because now basically these are just on that for right there. And then actually, is there a... This is so long. This is such a long piece. There we go. Here, I'll move these so that I can fit that on there. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. I love it. This nice long vertical template. This classic Doom heavy shoulder. Let's look at this guy right here. I also have the shin. I haven't shown the shin at all. I should show the shin. Show the shin. Let's see here. It's pretty similar in a lot of respects to the heavy shoulder there. You know, you've got those same three deedly bobs. And that's basically band, shin. This probably won't take very long. So I bet you instead we could look at that. We could look at that other shoulder. Yeah, here we go. So this, we're gonna go to edit mode, specify, cut line edges. Then we're gonna go edge selecting, edges between 2 points, and see if this tool can't make this a little quicker for us. Bop, bop, just bopping all the way around this thing. Oops. There we go. And then we bop from there all the way up to here, from here all the way down and around to here. No, too far. Here we go. No. All right, from here all the way down to here. God dang it. Okay, here we go. This should work now. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. There you see her, sitting there across the way. She done got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Yes, you want her. Look at her, you know you do. possible she wants you to. There is one way to ask her. It don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la. Ooh. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my, look like the boy too shy, ain't gonna kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, ain't that sad, ain't it a shame, too bad, he gonna miss the girl. Now's your moment, floating in a blue lagoon. Boy, I better do it soon, no time will be better. It don't take a word, and she won't say a word until you kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, along and listen to the song. The song say kiss the girl. God, a 17-inch shoulder. Frick. Why does it do this? I'm just gonna make it 6 inches again, like the other one. La-la-la-la-la, ain't that, ain't it a shame, too bad, you're gonna miss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, float along and listen to the song. The song say kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, music play, do what the music say. You gotta kiss the girl. You gotta kiss the girl. You wanna kiss the girl. Go on and kiss the girl. You gotta kiss the girl. Go on and kiss the girl. Listen now while I tell you about my final romance. How I loved my little baby. No other guy. I think me singing it as a cover means that they can't come after me for that. It's not the same thing as it's not the same thing as me just playing it in the background, which, let me tell you, I am always so tempted to just play music in the background of these because, you know, music, but like, I don't want to get in trouble. Like, I would kill to be able to play Polka's Not Dead, or Polka Never Dies for you guys, but like, they would rightfully come for me, and like, they should. It's their music, they get to. But also, I wish I could. I wish I was allowed. I don't know, I just get so wigged out because I hear so many horror stories about even really small time shops and whatnot just getting their channels totally shut down, which sucks, and that just sucks. And I don't want to fall anywhere near that. I'd rather just, you know, get it all did. I don't know, what's your favorite Disney musical there, Austin? I'm a big fan of Hercules. I love it conceptually, just the idea of like a southern gospel Greek chorus singing all that music. It's just mwah, chef's kiss. I'm curious what everybody, and most people have some kind of opinion about Disney, and again, rightly so. They're cool. They're just cool people. Bum ba-dum. And I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Almost there. No man have my say. Yeah, Mulan is pretty good. They've got good music, frankly. That's such a hard thing to balance is having a good story and good music, because it can be really hard to feel like you're kind of stuck in a rut of stuff, frankly, you know. But no, that's really good. Newsies rocks. I really like Newsies. Now is the time to seize the day. Stare down the odds and seize the day. Minute by minute, that's how you win, and we will find a way. Find a way on, let us seize the day. I like Santa Fe. Santa Fe is a great song from that. They say folks is dying to get here. Me, I'm dying to get away to a little town out west that's spanking new. And while I ain't never been there, I can see it clear as day. If you want, I bet that you could see it too. Close your eyes, come with me, where it's clean and green and pretty, and they went and made a city out of clay. Why, the minute that you get there, folks will walk right up and say, welcome home, son. Welcome home to Santa Fe. Planting crops, splitting rails, swapping tales around the fire. Except for Sunday when you lie around all day. Soon your friends are more like family, and they's begging you to stay. Ain't that neat? Living sweet in Santa Fe. Oh, this turned out really nice, and it's only like 8:01, so I'll probably wrap up on this. So basically, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to erase all these lines because it's a perfectly smooth thing, right? So we're going to erase all of that. There is like supposed to be an edge, I think, here. Like this. Yeah, those are edges, and you can kind of see how they fit into each of those slots. But don't need any of that. But then I will take... Actually, I'm going to do something just for my own, like, satisfying sense of how to do this. Hercules and Tarzan rock. Yeah, no, they're pretty fun movies. Let's be perfectly honest here. Oh, wow, that must have been just more than 10 millimeters. That's okay. But now what we're going to do is we're just going to go back in and we're going to paint back in a few lines. Hidden lines here. Paint, and I'm going to choose color black. And we're just going to paint in, like, a couple of registration marks. Because we have so many faces on here, we might as well just use them for actually registering these parts together. And here's how I kind of differentiate those two sides. We'll just make them sort of slightly different. Because they're very similar, you know? But yeah, and then just get rid of that. Don't need that. See if we can zoop this right onto a... Oh, thank you, Dano. Dano. I'm so sorry. I did not clock that initially. I really appreciate that. I love musical theater. It's a lot of fun. Where does it say you gotta live and die here? Where does it say a guy can't catch a break? Why should you only take what you're given? Why should you spend your whole life living trapped where there ain't no future? Even at 17, breaking your back for someone else's sake. If the life don't seem to suit ya, how about a change of scene? Far from the lousy headlines and the deadlines in between. Santa Fe, my old friend, I can't spend my whole life dreaming, though I know that's all I seem inclined to do. I ain't getting any younger, and I wanna start brand new. I need space and fresh air. Let 'em laugh in my face, I don't care. Save my place. I'll be there. Just be real is all I'm asking. Not some painting on my head. 'Cause I'm dead if I can count on you today. I got nothing if I ain't got Santa Fe. Alright, I think we are just about going to wrap up here. We have gotten 2 shoulder pieces done, lots of progress on a chest piece, and we showed off a very fun helmet that is absolutely bananas. You'll be able to check out some of these things on my Patreon, but they're all going to be making their way out as full releases by this Friday. But in the meantime, I want to thank you all so much for coming. This has been a great live stream, lots of fun, lots of people showing up. It's very exciting. I'll be streaming again this Thursday. We're going to be doing some more work on the Iron Warrior Warhammer helmet. So we're just going to go absolutely balls to the walls on this and, go hog wild and add as many things to this thing as I can, because we're going to be sending it over to Diabolical Props, and they're going to be painting it up themselves, which is going to be cool. He's going to be sending me something too. So absolutely check him out. I should link to him in the doobly-doo. But in the meantime, huge thanks to my patrons. I've got Suit Up Props, Benjamin, Laura, Ruben, Matt G, Jennifer Zayer, Pan Dulce, K Snake, and of course Austin of AJ Plays Piano. I see you there. So thanks so much. Thanks so much for yes, Iron Within, Iron Without. It's going to be a good live stream. We're probably going to be starting up some other things too. I've got Star Wars builds planned. I've got some Batman stuff coming up. So, stick around. I'm planning things. Moving and grooving. Thanks again, everybody. This has been just an absolute treat. And as always, please take care.